comes alive at night. That's what it is. Like the early show. We had more people at the early show, and they were great, but they were like, ah, and then it was over. All right, it was like still you. Like we still have the heat from the sun in us, you know. That's why, like, I feel like every time I come out to Phoenix, like this area is very. You guys stay out late because the heat doesn't go away. You know, you still have like heat that would be any other city's noontime heat while it's in the middle of the night, and you're like, you can't sleep, it's too hot. You know, we gotta go out there and just drink, and then you only know you should go home because eventually bars are like, we're closed, you have to go home. And you're like, I can't go home, it's 80 degrees, all right? It's 80 degrees outside, and the sky is beautiful, and it's a magical land out here. It's magical with robots, and then robot cars, and robot food delivery, and then people on motorcycles, no helmets. It makes no sense. It's like you guys are in the future and the past at the same time. It's bizarre. You can be picked up by a car that drives itself, and you still have plastic bags at CVS. None of it makes any sense. It's a city people keep moving to, even though they're like, we don't have any water. And people are like, keep building. I read that in the news. They built a new town and people bought the homes, and they're like, they got a letter in the mail going, there's not going to be any water. And you own just a shack in the desert, and you got to get a tank now, like it's Mad Max, and they got to where did that water come from, by the way? No one tells you. Someone's got black market water being driven into the hills. It's everybody and it's nobody at the same time. Each community is so different. You can meet people that have been here for generations. Their skin looks like leather, and like my family was born on the sun, and we have tattoos that have melted into stains. That's what we have. And there's so many different groups. You go to Scottsdale, and it's just rich, retired athletes that are married to active strippers. And then that's just that community over there. And then you go over to another one, and then it's different over there. And this one's just a school. I had to drive, the guy who's been driving me around, he's just like, yeah, this town was built just for the school. And then it just kept growing, and it all just blended into the same thing. It's beautiful what you guys have going on here. It is. I come out here, and I'm like, when I come out here and it's not summer, I'm like, man, I could live here. I could live here, but then I remember I've come out here in the summer. One time, 10, 12 years ago, no, it was probably closer to 15 years ago. I came out here, you guys, the sun melted an entire booklet of CDs I had. It ruined my entire catalog, all right? I had a 2005 Honda Civic. I would come out here for gigs, and I would just have this booklet of CDs. And I remember one time I didn't zip it up all the way, and part of the booklet was sticking out, and the sun just sizzled. Ruined music. I didn't even pay for those CDs, but like I paid for the blanks, all right? And then I downloaded it, but still, it ruined my entire music collection. I've been coming out here for a long time. 2007, I came out here to audition for Last Comic Standing, and it was at this venue. They did it here, and I slept outside in that ditch. Because we all lined up the night before because they were only going to see 100 people or so. So we showed up the day before. I'd been doing comedy like 6 months. That was a good time to try to make my television debut. You know, after you try a new hobby for 6 months, you're like, I'm pretty sure I'm the best that's ever done this. It's time for the world to see me, so me and my buddy. That was such a monumental trip. It was the first time I smoked weed. I came out with my buddy, and he's like, you ever smoked weed before? I'm like, I never have. He's like, well, this is a long drive. It's not a bad time to start. And then I did that, and then I just stared at the desert, and then I ate a lot of banana chips. I never had the munchies before, and I'm like, banana chips are delicious. He's like, they are not. You are high. And then we got out here, and then I slept in a ditch, and then I woke up, and I didn't get to audition. We made it up the steps right before the doors open, and they're like, we're cutting the audition, and I'm like, I want to burn the town down. And I think it was a good learning experience, you know? That's why you come out here to make something of yourself in the desert, and then you fail. And the sun, you have two choices. You either die or you keep moving forward. The sun is very motivating, you know? I didn't stay out here. I went back to San Diego where it's a little cooler and figured it out. But it's very nice to come back. I've always had an odd relationship with Arizona. I love it. It's beautiful. Some of your people that live here scare me. But all of you are generally nice for the most part. Some of you have a lot of flags hanging out of your pickup truck, which that's a choice. That's a choice. That meant that guy showed up to a Home Depot with no flags. Or he got a lot of Amazon packages and he just opened them up. And I was like, I want people to know I believe in this and I support that and I'll kill you if you do that. Because flags, depending on what they say, can be very aggressive, but at the same time, it's a piece of cloth. So it's still a little, you know, it's not a, you know, I think about that. Like, don't you dare tread on me. Oh no, the wind tackled it up. You gotta loosen it so everyone can tell I'm not the one to be messed with here. Beautiful city. This club treats me well. They got I have a driver. I've always just Ubered around. And they're like, no, we have a car service. And they pick us up. They pick my wife and I up in like a black SUV, like a Suburban, like I'm a rapper. It's awesome. And then they drop me off right here, right by the Trader Joe's. And it makes no sense. It looks like Lil Wayne's going grocery shopping. Because people stop and they're like, oh, who's in the SUV? And then it's just me. And they're like, who the hell is that guy? And I love it. I love it. We have a cool driver. He's an old black man named Charles. He picked us up with Barry White playing, which is cool until it's a quiet ride. And you're like, I think Charles is trying to sleep with us. If someone puts on Barry White and doesn't go, hey, I'm a big fan, and you just let the mood take it where it will, you're like, I feel like we should speak up now before it gets too awkward. It's awesome. We're staying over at the Omni, very nice hotel. My wife's with me on this trip. It's a nice hotel. There's not a lot of insulation. You hear everything. From the street, you hear everything. From the other rooms, you hear everything. Like, my wife and I were having a nice night last night. We were in bed while watching our Netflix programs, and the people next door were having way more fun than we were. So much more fun. I don't know what they were doing. There's a lot of fun noises and rhythmic thumping. And have you ever been in that situation? Like, we were having a good time, but when you hear someone having a better time, it really makes you rethink your good time. Like, I was plenty happy with the evening, and then I just had like, oh, we could be doing that. You know? And we were having, it was so weird because they're having a great time. And I look over, my wife's wearing her bonnet. My wife, she wears like a silk bonnet to, if you don't know what that is, like imagine like a chef's pajamas. Imagine a chef going to bed for the night and just a silk. So she's in a bonnet, kind of drooped over. And I was clipping my toenails. Because they got a little long, and I was like, I should get this before I go to bed, and we're watching our program, and then we heard those people having a good time. And I remember she looked at me with her bonnet, she saw me clipping my toenails, and we just had this moment. No words were exchanged, but I could tell that we had the same idea, and the idea was, should we? And without saying any words, we both decided, no, we're not. No, let them have a good time. We decided our evening, and this was our evening. And we're plenty happy with this being our evening. Oh, man. But yeah, we had a good time. It's a good time to be alive. Things are going well. Things are crazy, but they're also okay at the same time. Isn't that kind of fun? Like, there was last week, the correspondence dinner for the White House thing, there was a shooter, which is horrible, but no one got shot because this guy sucked. You know, he wasn't. I don't want him to be good at it. I'm glad he wasn't. But also, he made it too far in. Can we say that? How did he get into the lobby? He had no shirt on. How does that? It's a tuxedo event. Everyone's in a tuxedo. Women are in beautiful gowns, and then there's a shirtless guy. No one even in the parking lot was like, hey, is that weird? That guy got into the lobby. Like, maybe if it was a pool party, you know, you'd be like, what's that bulge? That's not a gun. You know, like you have that moment. He had no shirt on, and you're like, tackle him already. It was crazy to watch the videos of how some people reacted, some people ran. Some people was escorted by Secret Service, and then their wives were not protected. I saw that someone had Secret Service. It wasn't the president; it was somebody else, and they had like secret, like, oh, cover him up. And then his wife was like, I'm coming too. And she had nobody. Nobody was around her. You know, that was an argument on the drive home. That was supposed to be a nice evening. You got dressed up. There was probably a good dinner. There was live entertainment. How did that end up? How come none of your security guards were protecting me? I don't know, baby. Was that your doing? You know that was an argument. Someone stole champagne. I don't know if you saw that. As someone left, they had security footage. Someone was stealing. Those had to be the comedians. Because they hire comedians for the event. We don't have any money, of course. Like, that was just going to be like the best dinner those comedians have ever eaten in their lives. And then this idiot that can't afford a shirt ruined it for everybody. And you have that moment. I'm gonna drink this by myself in my hotel room. Have a good time. It's a tough time to be alive. There's a lot to pay attention to. It's too much to pay attention to. Like, I read news articles, kinda. I skim them, and I kind of draw my own conclusions. So I'm like, I think I get what that's gonna say. You know? Like, I saw this, I read this, I didn't read this. I watched a short video of it, and I didn't even finish the video. I don't know what I'm doing. My life's not that busy, but I'll watch an informative, like, news video, right? But it's in a short, and I'll get 30 seconds in, and there's 30 more seconds, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I know where that's headed. And I'll just, I don't know, I guess I'm busy. I gotta go do my own things, but I saw this thing like billionaires. There's like I didn't get his name, Plantair. I don't know if it's his name or his company's name, but I guess these billionaires are trying to put their brains onto like hard drives so they can live when they die. Like, they're trying to live forever, and they're like, I'll put my brain on a hard drive. And I'm like, what is that? What is that about having $1 billion where you just want to live forever? That is like the real difference, because the rest of us, we're not depressed, but there's days where we take peace in knowing we don't have to do this again. You know, like, you know what I mean? You know when you're stuck on an airplane and it won't take off, and you just try to calm yourself down. You're like, I get to die one day. I don't like. This isn't forever, you know? But those guys, their life is so different from ours. They're like, I need to live forever. You need to put my brain onto a hard drive. Because they know the afterlife ain't gonna be good for them. And so they're like, I gotta hang out right here. And, you know, I'd be way worse at head of the FBI than that guy. One time I had a job in LA at a velour tracksuit company. My job was to steam the velour tracksuits. That's what I did for 8 hours. I would hang velour and then I would steam them. I had a very good steamer, and I'd steam them and then I'd pack them. And then I had to put them all in my car, and I had to get to UPS before 5 because that's the cutoff. And there was days I didn't get there in time, all right? There's days I'd pull up at like 5:02 and UPS would be closed, and I'd be like, damn it. And I wouldn't drive back to work. I would just take all the packages home with me because I didn't want my boss to know that I'm a bad employee. So I would just hide all these packages in my house, and then I would take them the next morning, but sometimes I forgot. So there would just be random loose velour tracksuits in boxes because I missed the cutoff. And I paid taxes for that job. Isn't that insane? Like, the government was like, oh, here's the taxes from the man that steams velour for 8 hours. That's all right. They gave a lot of it back. When you don't make any money, they're like, we didn't know. Here you go. That's nice of the government. They're like, we didn't know. That's terrifying. I don't know how you get